So if this is the first time you are using Active Directory users and computers, let's just see what options we have in here. When you first open your Active Directory users and computers, so this is basically the admin console where you do all of your administrations for your objects. And when I say objects, I'm talking about users, I'm talking about computer accounts, I'm talking about printers. All are called objects in here. So when you first click in here, this is going to be the first thing that you can see, kt.local. This is the domain name, domain controller that you have in here. So this is the domain controller name that you got. And then this is the domain controller name which we set up when we installed our domain controller. And under this, we have different folders. We have built-in, and when you click on built-in, you can see that we have different accounts in here. Or I can say security groups in here. So these are different security groups that are built in, meaning that it is created when you first install the Active Directory domain services. And what are these? They are security groups and they are used when you want to delegate access to a user. Let's just say that we have a user who is John and he is our server engineer and we want him to have full access. You can simply come to built-in and then on the administrators, you can make him a member of the administrator. So what will happen? As an administrator, he will have the full access. Or we have another user who is responsible for all the backups. You can simply add them as member of a backup. So basically with these built-in groups, you can perform different kind of delegations, which we will learn in our upcoming features videos. And another one is computers. So if I double click on computers, you can see I don't have any computers in here because we did not join any PC to this domain controller over here. That's why you're not able to see it. But when it is already joined, you will be able to see. So when you join your computer accounts, it all comes in here. It all comes in these computers. And if I click on domain controllers, you will be able to see all the domain controllers that you have installed in this uh, in this forest. So right now we only have one domain controller. That's why you are able to see one. But when we install our additional domain controller, you will be able to see that too. And we do not have any service accounts. We have users. If I click on users, you can see that all of my security groups, all of my users like guest, administrator, they are all in here. And when you see like two heads, this is group. And if you see like one person, one icon, it is user. And in the type, it tells you what they are. So basically, we have users and we have security groups. All right. So we will learn the difference between universal, domain local, what are they? And then this is the basic tool or basic console of the Active Directory domain services. But in an organization where you have like thousands of users, that is where you are actually using a different way of setting them up, and we will see that in our next video, in our best practices video. So this was just a quick overview of Active Directory services.